Keep that ball fair as icing foul. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start. Find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fast
to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Ildemaro Vargas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Irvin is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2's the count.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Another full count pitch home. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The left fielder, number 2.
So a runner at first with 2 away. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Castellanos absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good. And they get him trying to swipe up. Here's Starling Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Into the box, David Peralta. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And gone! An absolute bomb.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now batting.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
With runners in scoring position this season. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's 0 for 1 after ground. striking out in his only trip to the plate so far.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And it's fouled away. Walker on third, Vogt at second, Vargas on at first with 2 down. Votto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Van Meter. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Ball 1.
Van Meter.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Phillip Ervin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and this throw gets away from him.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way, and he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now at the plate, Sonny Gray. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. From the stretch, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Ahmed onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, that.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
3 runs already home here. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Popped up, back behind second. Vargas is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, David Peralta. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope. Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Van Meter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Robert Stevenson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Christian Walker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondback. Merrill Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Suarez left field and carrying well. Peralta is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more. Digging in to try it again. Stephen Vogt, lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Senzel onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
First offering on its way. Ildemaro Vargas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the end. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bat. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Leake A California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Phillip Ervin is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Fouled off. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Lifted in the air out to right. Marte is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robert Stevenson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The Reds are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks. The
first pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Van Meter is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nick Senzel. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Joey Votto will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Leak gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no
Too high, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. None left for Cincinnati. They lead it 6-2.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Votes in a hole, 0-2 to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ildemaro Vargas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the pitcher,
Tim LaCastro will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tim
A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. LeCastro, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy will.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
6-2 the final total today. The Reds get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Sonny Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score. 7 hits.